Hi, so my name's Will. I'm a sixth semester Berkeley student. I'm a saxophonist. I really play tenor. That's kind of what I put in my discussion post. Yeah, basically, so I started off as a singer very young. I'm from England. I'm from 30 minutes, like northwest London, northwest of London on the train. But I basically said it's London to Berkeley students. But in England, if I said that, they'd be like, "No, you're not." But yeah, I started out actually as a singer at a young age with like a massive love for jazz. I don't know why. I think it might have been my dad, although he doesn't even show me that much jazz. I just think I found a real love for it. So yeah, started that. Then I was kind of singing for years from probably when I was like 7 or 8 is when I started, or maybe even younger, like six or seven, and that kind of went up through till I was about 13, and I was still singing then. And then I picked up the sax, but I started on alto, and that was kind of my instrument for most of my years in my being a teenager. Actually, to be honest, probably till I was about 17, I was an alto player, but I was still singing predominantly. So really on saxophone, I was just taking school lessons. It wasn't as if I was doing anything major with my saxophone or like really trying to progress on it. I was just doing the stuff. I was enjoying playing it, but my main thing was singing. So I did a couple things. In 2016, I went to a youth jazz festival in Lisbon, Portugal, and I sang there with a lot of musicians. And I remember that was the first time when I was playing with people where I was literally, or playing, yeah, singing with people, where I was literally like, okay, they're pretty good, like a lot better than me, and they're about my same age, or maybe like a year or two older, but still, you know. And their theory knowledge was amazing at that time. So that kind of really pushed me. So then I looked in London at some things for like NIJO, National Youth Jazz Orchestra, obviously the youth version. So I did some stuff with them. Not too much though, but I also did a lot of things with Ronnie Scott. So I performed as youth openers at Ronnie Scott's jazz club in London, which has got a reputation among, you know, it's like the Blue Note for London. Maybe I think that's a good equivalent. But yeah, then as time went on, I got more and more interested in jazz, and especially on the saxophone, especially as my voice was breaking and I was getting less and less comfortable with my voice. I kind of reverted to saxophone. It wasn't really till in my later years when I was in about 11th grade. I know it was year 12 for me, but I was about 16, 17 when I really picked up the tenor and I decided to really go on that. And I joined my swing band in my school, which it was orchestrated by a really good guy who really inspired me, actually, especially with my sax teacher, like people that you'd never expect to be in my school. Like they had a vast musical experience and they really good styles that I really resonated with, like bluesy and soul, like kind of funk, jazz. So I really loved that. And then yeah, I also played guitar when I was younger, so I picked up guitar when I was about 13, and there was a phase for about 3 or 4 years in the middle of that whole thing where I was just playing guitar. That was almost everything I was doing. So yeah, I'd like to say I'm pretty adept in guitar and saxophone, and I'm a decent singer. And I also play piano, so I picked up piano when I was about 17 as well. And since then, I've kind of been using piano really as my composing instrument and how I songwrite, and that's how I preferably songwrite. You know, piano singing. That's really, really where it comes together for me. But saxophone I love playing. And then yeah, so I applied here on a whim, as well as a lot of UK conservatoires, or how you call them, conservatories. I applied here. It's quite late. Oh, it wasn't late. I applied here 2020, November of 2020, had my interview. And then yeah, when I got accepted, I didn't get the letter in the mail, weirdly. I thought I would have. All my mates did. I didn't. I don't know if they were scared to go down my street or something, but didn't get the letter in my mail. But I found out the email and I was absolutely chuffed. And then I got a part scholarship as well. So I was like, this sounds amazing. I may as well go. And both my parents are American. I was born here, so I have the citizenship anyways. Even though I spent my whole life in England, culturally I'm English. So it worked out perfectly. And yeah, that's pretty much me now. I'm getting to play around Berkeley, around Boston, meeting new people, collaborating on projects, songwriting, getting into a bit of composing as well. So yeah, that's really how it's going. And film scoring as well, because a lot of my friends go to university for film. I'm looking at the clock. A lot of my friends go to university for film, and I'm scoring a lot of their films. So yeah, thank you.